A corpse with all its clothes on, the face and features completely distorted, and because of a single sandal, the whole case is solved. But when you know what exactly happened, you will ask yourself a question. Did this person deserve what happened to him or not? One of the most important forensic files and the criminal laboratory, a single sandal revealed the secret in the whole story. In 2009, in a governorate, specifically in a village called Abu Manar, the residents at 9 in the morning find the body of a young man thrown in the middle of the crops, drowned in his blood, and the features of his face are not visible at all. It is actually very clear that someone deliberately distorted the features completely, and for this reason, none of the residents were able to identify this body. They called the security forces to arrive in a short time with a team from the Criminal Investigation Department, and they reached the crime scene and began the process of examining the entire crime. The first observations of the security forces were that this body was of a young man in his 20s, in full outer clothing. The Interior Ministry did not have anything with him to prove his identity. His facial features were actually completely distorted, and it was clear that he had been exposed to a large number of stab wounds in the chest and back area, in addition to some wounds in the hand and leg. It was very clear that these wounds were due to the resistance operation that took place with this young man before he died, and none of the residents were able to identify him. The second observation of the security men is that this young man was killed a very few hours ago, and the residents confirmed that they did not hear a single sound or see anything strange in this area. Of course, the security men are collecting evidence and listening to all the witnesses, and at the same time, they are lifting the fingerprints of the body so that they can know whose body this is. While the security men are completing their search at the crime scene, they find a slipper located 40 meters away from the place where the residents found the body. This slipper appears to be new and is size 47, so the security men take this slipper. They go back to the body and try to see if it fits the body or not, and they discover that this slipper belongs to the body of the young man who died in front of them. The criminal investigation men begin trying to draw a complete scenario closer to the truth so that they can determine what exactly happened to this young man. After the criminal laboratory men finish and all their work at the crime scene, the body is transferred to the forensic medicine department so that we are in front of one of the most important cases in which we will hear details and a complete scenario closer to the truth by 90% of what happened to this young man. Until the report is issued, the criminal investigation men begin examining all the missing persons reports. Although they are certain that there will not be any report because the body is clearly murdered only a few hours ago, and it is very difficult for there to be a missing persons report in such a short time, this is a security measure that the security men must do, specifically in murder cases. The forensic medicine report is issued, confirming that this young man is in his late 20s and that the death occurred in a period of less than 10 hours after the locals found the body. The cause of death was that he had been stabbed 27 times, specifically in the chest and back, and that death occurred in the same place where the locals found the body. This means that the young man was not killed in one place, and then the body was transferred to this place. This makes the security forces sure that the young man was lured to this area and then killed in the same place. This means that he most likely knows who killed him. The report also confirms that the young man was acting in self-defense, and this is clear from the angle of the knife wound, in addition to the many random wounds on his hand and leg, and it is clear that they were the result of random stabbing with the knife while the young man was defending himself. This makes the security forces understand that death did not happen quickly and that the man suffered for a long time and then was killed, because the report also says that the facial disfigurement happened first and then the death occurred, so it is clear that it was an operation. Revenge, and the most important information in the forensic report, is that this crime was committed by two people, and this is a result of the difference in the shape and size of the blows from one place to another, and also that two types of weapons were used in the murder. It is true that